Hey guys, hello and welcome to this reading. This will be a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for you. So I ask as always that you please trust your own intuition and use your discernment with regards to whatever messages come out here today. Okay, so I'm going to be using Les Vampires Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish today and the Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinan. So let's dive right in. This reading will be posted on the day of the worm moon, the blood moon, the lunar eclipse. Okay, so as it's the blood moon, it seemed fitting to use a vampire oracle. So let's see what messages. Okay, we have jealousy coming out here. Okay, and I'm only feeling like one card from this, and then we have bottom of the deck, ancient, ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. Okay, so with the jealousy card, envy, punishment, changing course. Ancient, ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. So some of you could be really working with your ancestors at this time. Your ancestors could be trying to get your attention at this time in order to help you change course. Maybe you thought that you were supposed to go in a particular direction with your life, but in fact there's something else in store for you. I'm really noticing we have lots of skulls here with these two cards. And is this a moth? Okay, the moth can be a symbol of death. Okay, I'm not feeling literal death here, so don't panic, but like a death or a transformation, the ending of something. Okay, something is ending, changing course with regards to a relationship, or could be a career path. Keep these two cards out. Egypt could be important for someone. Let's get some tarot. Tell me more, please. Okay. All right, we have the Page of Cups coming out. We have the Five of Swords. Is it the five? Yes. And we have the Eight of Wands? No. 3, 6, 8, 9 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a dreamer, okay? Youthful energy. Learning how to fill one's own cup. I feel like someone is really allowing themselves to dream, or maybe dreams could be important for you at this time. Okay, maybe you're having some sort of revelations through your dreams. The Five of Swords, both the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands came out in yesterday's reading. Now we've got another page here at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling like inner child here with this. And this message has been coming out in multiple ways over the past few weeks, that you've been called to, or you were already tapping into your inner child and going back to the things, whether it's hobbies, passions that you had as a child, because those are your true desires, you know, the things that you were drawn to as a child, but you know, we're maybe told it's not, you know, that's silly or whatever. We're getting back in touch with those, because those were our most purest desires before the world had its say, if you will. Okay, now this Five of Swords. I feel like this could be linked to this jealousy card, absolutely, that there's envious energies around you. Okay. People envy your strength. They envy your ability to, they envy the way that you move through the world. Okay. You have this light that people are drawn to. Okay. You definitely are like the black sheep. You are the generational trauma breaker, curse breaker, whatever you want to call it. Okay. You move differently through the world. And there's envy with that. And you may have, with this Five of Swords coming out, people trying to, like, you know, cut you down a notch. Is that the way you say it? Or bring you down a notch, cut you down a level, just put you down, really try to get you thinking like they do, because they don't understand you, or they're envious of the light that you have. And it's time to, you know, really set strong boundaries or cut these people out, because they don't belong in your future. And use this full moon to let go. It's a time for letting go of that no longer aligns with you. And sometimes in life, people that we love, that we would love to bring with us on our journey, they don't belong anymore. But you will meet people who align with you at different stages in your life. Okay. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is really kind of seeking stability, or trying to figure out how to make stability possible for them in their life. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is quite careful. They really like to know where they're going, what their next move is going to be, how it's going to play out for them. Okay. That can be a bit that can swing one of two ways, where you could be so worried about how things are going to play out that you don't make moves at all. So be mindful of that. The Nine of Wands coming out here in the near future. Okay, this is the Wounded Warrior. This is someone who's been through a lot, who's faced a lot of challenges, but you keep going. Okay, you may be tired, you may be feeling like giving up, but you're being called to keep going. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. I feel like I meant to read beneath here. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you were, maybe this is where you are now. Okay, Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is starting to make moves, okay, but they are deliberate moves. They are, it's laying solid foundations. But it's slow moving energy. Pentacles are slow moving. Okay, so right now you're figuring out where to lay your roots, where to plant your seeds. Okay. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands, please. I'm really noticing as well with this Nine of Wands that the sun is breaking through the clouds. Okay, so things may have felt foggy, dark, heavy, but the sun is breaking out. Okay, so clarity is incoming, happier times are incoming. We have the Emperor here, okay, in the reverse. So this can be a stubborn energy, okay, my way or the highway. I'm not sure if this is you or somebody else. Somebody's standing in front of you. Tell me more about this Emperor, please. Ah, okay. So the Nine of Wands can also be patterns. Okay, maybe you've done something a certain way over and over again, and you've been called to change course, change the way you're moving. Especially with the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, there's something that I feel like you can't see it. There's an unwillingness to make some sort of change for fear of losing control, maybe. I feel like for some of you, like stability or peace it's like a foreign state of being to you. Okay, maybe your life has been chaotic. Maybe your childhood was chaotic. Maybe you grew up in absolute chaos, and that, whilst it's challenging, it's familiar. Okay, and we as humans, we crave familiar, even if it's chaotic. Okay, let me see. I do want to clarify this Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor in the reverse. All right, we get 2 cards. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse is things being out of balance. Okay, there's a lack of balance here, and with the 8 of Pentacles, this is something you really need to work at. Okay, now this full moon that we have on the 3rd of March, it's about balance. It's about balancing your spiritual and physical world. Okay, maybe we have some people watching here who are kind of closet spiritualists, or I don't even know if spiritualist is a word, but it's like you have 2 personalities. You have the one with your particular group of friends, and then you have the one when you're at home and you're on your own and you're doing your meditation, or you're doing your whatever you're doing. And there's a real need to kind of step into, the true you. Okay, this full moon, it's about balancing both worlds and living, like walking your talk, as they say. Okay, because you're balancing 2 different worlds here, and something's got to give. All right, the 2 of Pentacles can be about taking on too many responsibilities, things getting on top of you. Okay, so it's like you're juggling, too many balls, or too many different versions of yourself, and it's time to kind of merge them all and be you and show up as one version of yourself, the true version of yourself moving forward. And yes, you may lose people, but that will just make space for people who align with you, the real you. Okay, so it's like you feel this block with the Emperor that can be like this immovable force. Okay, I can't tell my family that I read tarot because they'll think it's weird, or whatever it is. Okay, like let them think it's weird. Okay, yeah, there's no need to hide this any longer. Now, on the other end of things, like, don't share things too soon, because people can put their energy onto it and kind of like put things down or put bad juju onto it. But it's time for you to really almost showcase the real you now. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. I hope this helps someone. Your ancestors are rooting for you. Okay, and we do have magical inheritance, showing up here too. So I feel like if you can move past this perceived obstacle, okay, which may be your own stubbornness, right? It could be a father figure for someone here, okay? Maybe someone's father is, I don't know, very religious, or, you know, whatever it is. Don't be afraid to be you, okay? Yeah, gonna wrap this up here. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.